This shit's fire. This shit's fire.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Back with another reaction. Today, we reacting to a viral clip y'all might have seen going around on the internet. This involves rapper Dee-1 from New Orleans. He like a Christian rapper. He got bars though, he spit, but he like a Christian rapper. So I just want to let that be known. And then we got Big Black Bank, whatever you want to call him, from Big Facts Podcast Network channel. He got spinoff shows of his own. I believe this one is called My Perspective or Perspectives. So we gonna get into it. They having a debate about the importance or the significance of the Bible in real world, and just things like that. So make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, comment down below, hit that notification bell for more content just like this. Let's get right to it, man.
Platinum Pledge, what's that?
The Platinum Pledge is a movement I came up with saying I want everybody that's a fan of hip hop to say, you know what, from this day moving forward, we vow not to create, consume, or promote music that's glorifying murder, drug dealing, drug use, and disrespecting women. You heard me? That's the Platinum Pledge. Anybody that agree with that, I'm telling people, go to my website, Dee1music.com, and sign the Platinum Pledge and let us know you part of that tribe. We don't want to glorify what we know is negative that these babies going to listen to, and they're going to grow up confused about, well, what's right and what's wrong. So the Platinum Pledge is simply saying,
I hear what he's saying. I definitely hear what he's saying. And at some points I do agree, but we always got to be real with our kids and our children. It's going to be always, quote unquote, bad music, vulgar music, secular music, music with speaking on violence, negativity, because in the world, as we know, the world we live in today, yesterday, throughout time, has not always been 100% positive. So you can introduce your children to only positive music, but we have to be real. It's always going to be, that's balance. That's the world we live in. It's yin and yang. You got your good, your bad, your evil, your righteousness, and whatever else you want to call it. But I do agree with him, and I do appreciate him standing up for the culture and, trying to have a more positive narrative. But some things he could be reaching on, but, to each his own.
hey, if you bout that, then come join our tribe.
How many people signed up?
Almost 6 figures at this point.
That's dope. Any notable?
Buku, Charlemagne the God. When I was on
rappers.
When I was on, yes, indeed, Buku, man. What you mean?
I'm just asking.
Yes, bro.
I ain't down it. I'm asking, bro.
A shift is happening, Bank. People are tired, bro. Don't get left behind.
I'm not in it.
Yes, you are.
I'm in it by being me, bro. So whatever
Exactly.
going to be me, I ain't gotta be. I'm with you. 100%. Do what you do. But I'm saying just don't be hypocritical to other people's beliefs. That's all I'm speaking on, bro.
Bro, it's not being hypocritical.
See, that's just what I was saying. Some people could see being hypocritical, but to to each his own. He's standing up for what he believes in. You can never fault a man for that, but everybody not gonna be on that type movement. That's what I'm saying. Everybody not on that time. They not in that point of time in their life. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to be real with ourselves as well.
Just because
bruh.
we don't believe the same thing don't mean that I can't
but
stand
you
on
said-
what I
but you
stand
said-
on.
but no, you supposed to stand on it, but you can't say, all right, if
I can say it, you just don't
can
have
say-
to agree with
I'm
it.
saying, yeah, but you can't agree. You can't. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
What you said?
I'm trying to get it out because you're right. I'm finna say the wrong shit. What I'm saying is, bro, just because you know if you walk this way, you can get to the store, you just can't say if I go that way, I ain't gonna make it. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Mm.
It's just point of views, bro. Even on apps, they give you 3 different routes you can take, bro. I might want to go the long route. You can't say because you know how to get there faster than me that I ain't gonna get there, bro.
And by the way, I gotta correct myself. When I was saying Yahweh, right? Yeshua is the translation of Jesus.
Okay.
Yeshua, Yeshua.
Okay, Yeshua.
That's now. I was saying
So why
Yahweh.
they saying
Yeah, that's
Jesus?
because
They
that's
saying Jesus,
yeah,
bro.
they saying Jesus.
Children book, bro.
Yeah.
Children book. What
So
is
you don't
children book?
believe nothing in the Bible?
Yes, I feel some of the things in the Bible. There's some things that I have questions about.
But do you believe anything in the Bible?
Yes,
Okay.
I believe a lot of stuff in the Bible.
Okay.
Overly.
Okay. So the things that you have specific questions about, brother.
It seemed like he trying to push the Bible on Big Bank. Everybody don't see the Bible as Christians see it. They might see it as righteous teachings and lessons, but everybody don't live and die by it. And I feel like that don't mean they wrong. You see what I'm saying?
Those questions can be answered. But so you think the Bible got some cap and some truth?
Yes. With anything in the world. I think this war got some cap and some truth to it.
Brother.
I think so you think that's the Bible of truth?
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
All right.
Bank, it's a brother.
Okay, so
God can't lie.
well, so they
And
had
if that's the word of God as spoken
but they had
through
slavery in the
people
Bible too, right?
What?
Make a good slave and all that. You remember that was in the Bible too.
in the
right?
Old Testament of the Bible,
Okay,
right?
Okay.
And you know they
Oh,
have.
but Testament
By the
was-
way, you know black people had slaves too. So if
Okay.
something is black owned, is that okay if it's slavery?
All right. Ho. It don't matter, black on or not. We're gonna stick to slavery, right? Slavery was in the Bible.
Okay, they just went from Bible to the slavery. Hold on, let me give a shout out. What's going on? Stella? What's up, Stella? What's the word? Make sure you subscribe. But yeah, they going from Bible to slavery. They going from, you know what I'm saying? It's getting deep now, you know. This is real conversations though. You gotta have these conversations to evolve as humans. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In your mind, in your heart, do you feel like someone should have a slave? That's yes or no.
No,
So you don't think that that's part is kept in the Bible?
that don't mean it's capped. That means it was the case,
I'm saying, okay, by it being the case, do you think that should be something that they're pushing in the Bible?
brother. They got murder in the Bible. That don't mean that murder is right. There you go. They got stealing in the Bible. They got adultery in the
No,
Bible.
I'm saying, but they basically, well, from my understanding, it was like slavery wasn't bad.
You about to see
Slavery
some
was
stuff
bad?
that you're wrong about.
What slavery bad?
It
in
never
the Bible?
said it never
Was it bad in the Bible?
bro. Slavery is never good, bro.
I'm saying in the Bible, how did they put slavery? Just ask me that.
You want to look it up? You
Yeah.
got time?
Yes.
All right.
She went down to get other people.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just asking, bro.
Yeah.
Like Dee-1, I feel like he getting offensive. I feel like a lot of Christians, you know, a lot of diehard Bible readers, they get offensive when you objective or on the other side of their beliefs. You know what I'm saying? They try to make you feel bad, try to make you feel like you don't know what's going on. You're not one with God and all this type of stuff, you know. So it just feel like it's getting a little tension, but I feel like it don't have to be like that. Two men can discuss differences without, you know what I'm saying?
The things that put us through the worst shit. So do you think that the Bible was,
So you think that slavery only existed in our times with black
No,
people
I'm not
because
saying that, bro. I
slavery
think
was mentioned in the
slavery is
Bible?
wrong anyway. I don't think no man, black, white, Chinese, Mexican, nothing should be a slave. I don't think that.
The Bible contains numerous references to slavery, acknowledging it as a reality in ancient, often brutal economic systems, while also emphasizing themes of redemption and freedom. The Old Testament laws regulated the treatment of slaves, including provisions for female slaves and redemption, while the New Testament teachings focus on spiritual freedom in Christ, urging masters to treat slaves with justice and slaves to be obedient, highlighting the humanity of all individuals.
One last question, D1. We're gonna do a part 2. How long you here? You really can come back. We'll finish.
How long I'm here, man?
I'm talking in Atlanta. You live in Atlanta?
No, bro, you didn't know?
I ain't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when people, like,
hey, look, one last question I can ask you though. What the slave? Damn, what I was about to say, man. Damn, D1, you made me forget.
Hey, if you're really open to growing, some of these questions that I don't have answers to, I can hook you up with who has answers to all of them.
I really want to know. I already see what.
So why would you ask them?
To see if you can make sense out of it, bro. To see if you can make sense out of it. Do it make sense to you when you play it back to yourself?
But you don't really want to know. There's certain things that
people want to know.
You can't speak for other people.
People want to know, bro.
But you don't.
This is a great topic, bro.
But you say you don't really. But why we not spending more time on?
I'm saying that's what I've been asking you.
Yeah.
Okay, the Old Testament, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why they had to remix it? You just said in that thing, the Old Testament teaches this and the New Testament teaches this.
Yeah.
Who do we trust?
Great question. Great question. A lot of people want to know that. If the Bible is the end all be all, why they had to have a New Testament? Pretty much remade it. So what's that about? You know, it's a whole lot of questions that might be brought up to the forefront, and people like to feel like you disrespecting when you asking questions. So it's like, we all got our own beliefs. We all got our own thought patterns. We all got our own ideologies and things like that. We shouldn't have to argue about a lot of this, you know?
Trust.
Because the New Testament.
Who do we trust, man?
But brother,
answer the question.
I'm telling you.
Who do we trust? Not no references. Who we trust, the old or the new?
We trust Jesus.
So why are we reading the book?
Why are we reading the book? Because the Old Testament is literally like.
Oh man, they trying to make sense of don't make sense.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Hold up. You said the book is the truth.
You gonna let me answer?
Hold on. You said the book is the truth. No, D1. I can't let you out of this.
Brother.
You said the book is the truth.
The overall Bible.
Book is the truth.
The Old
and then
Testament
I said, who do we trust, the old or the new? You said
Jesus Christ.
So you don't trust the book either. I said,
I don't trust it. I definitely trust it.
You said the book.
You're not even making sense, brother.
Yes, I am, bro. I said, which book? The old or the new? You can answer that. So you said, trust Jesus. Which book do we trust? Brother, which one is the truth?
It's all the truth.
But it say the Old Testament teach this and the New teach this.
So the New Testament.
So it's different teachings. Which one is the truth?
No, it's not. You trying, but it's not. It's
answer,
not.
Which one is
working.
the truth, bro?
Listen, brother. You gonna
right. He's saying, see, you saying he being reflective. He not giving a straight statement. He not giving, you know what I'm saying? Bank coming with a solid question. He keep on saying, oh, you know, trying to deflect and trust Jesus. All right, Jesus in both books, right? Which one is the truth? Point blank simple. It's not rocket science. D1 trying to act like Big Bank crazy for even coming up with this question. It's like, nah, it's a real question that need to be answered by its followers, right? Who else to get an answer than the people that live by it?
Let me talk.
I want you to answer the question.
Right. I'm telling you, listen, brother, the Old Testament and the New Testament both contain truth. They both contain truth.
But do they have differences?
The New Testament, of course.
Okay.
The New Testament exists to where.
So differences do we trust?
Once Jesus came, you trust Jesus, bro. Literally. I'm telling you, listen, when Jesus came, it made it to where, all of a sudden, God not as judgmental as he was in the Old Testament. He not as God changed his mind.
God changed his mind when Jesus came. He just changed his mind. Changed their way of thinking.
Literally. That's why he sent in human form Jesus to walk this earth and got to see like, oh, that's how humans is behaving even towards a perfect human being. Like, dang, that hit different.
Oh, so that's it. That's the remix.
That's the remix. That's the remix, Bank.
That makes sense?
That makes sense, Bank. That make a lot of sense.
So you saying God didn't know. He did God.
Hey. GSCH. Hey man, appreciate this comment for real, you know. You broke it down more than this dude, more than D1. And you in the comments. You see what I'm saying? Appreciate you breaking that down. You for real. Solid answer.
God of all, but he didn't know how it was, so he sent somebody down to see.
When he sent Jesus,
He couldn't see that?
and he seen, bro, what you mean he couldn't? He saw it when he saw what they did Jesus.
I'm saying he couldn't see it before then.
Brother, you can know something, but then when you see something, it's like, oh, that's
So
something
God
different.
can't see what we doing right now?
Bank, I knew I was
asking.
Bank, I'm about to tell you. I knew that I was coming to a podcast. But when I sit down and experience this podcast, it hit different than me just knowing in my
I ain't
head.
talking about you. I'm talking about
com-
God.
God can know something, but when he sent his son, Jesus, to walk the earth and saw that they hung this man from a cross and they mocked him and they beat him
So
with
he
a
didn't
whip and
see
all
niggas
that.
already getting hung from crosses.
Bro,
Good guys.
Bro,
Ho.
Good
so
guys-
he didn't see good guys.
good
before
guys
Jesus.
are different than the guy. Yeah, death got my mind.
You heard what he said. Good guys is different from the guy. But he never gave a full answer, though. That was all we was waiting on. But shout out Dee-1, shout out Big Bank. We had to react to that, man. Good controversial topic. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Hit that notification bell for more content just like this. I appreciate all y'all comments. I appreciate all y'all subscriptions. We on that way to 500, then we on the way to 1,000, man. I appreciate y'all for sticking it out with me. The good, the bad, the ugly. So just stay tuned, hit that notification bell for more. Till then, much love, much success, much blessings, man. Stay safe in this cold world, man. It's all real, man. It's your boy Smooth. Gone.
Was pulled up. First off, got no time for the gossip. You thinking I'm a sucker nigga, but I'm not it. They killing niggas on the daily, that's the topic. And I'm the top pick, so nigga watch this. I ain't your typical nigga to fall off. Play my position and listen at all costs. Going hard in the paint, not soft. Kicking down the door, fuck if the lock on. You praying for my downfall, then you dead wrong.